guys, welcome back to a new video. My name is Allison and today I am going over the books that I would like to read in December. I don't want to talk about too much about like it being the end of the year kind of thing, but like who else is ready for 2020 to be over? Me. I cannot wait for 2020 to be over. It has been an insane year. It's been just all sorts of super duper crazy and so many intense things have been going on. But anyways, everybody already knows that. If you don't know that, you've been living under a rock or something. I don't even know. But I am trying to, I don't know, I've been struggling because I had like this huge goal to not have any books, unread books on my shelf at the end of the year, and apparently being in a reading slump makes me buy books. So not only am I not reading books, I'm also buying new ones that I didn't need really. So I have accumulated quite a few books, you know, in the past couple of months, which is fine. It's super fine. But my big goal of not having any unread books at the end of the year is probably not going to get accomplished. Right now I have around 20-ish unread books like sitting on my shelves, and I don't think I'm going to read 20 books before the end of the year because like November is already almost over and I've only read 3 books this month or something. I don't know. My reading the second half of the year has been very strange. I mean, I guess it's been strange all year, but I just have not really been in the mood for reading. That doesn't even make any sense. I love reading, but I just haven't been, I don't know, I haven't been making time for it because I have been busy creating some things, which I am really excited about, but I'll just link that below. I created something for all of you Happy Planner fans out there, and I will just link the video to that in the description so you can go watch that if you want to. I try to keep my planning and my bookish stuff separately, but the thing I made like brings them together, so I'll just put that down there. I'm not gonna upload it on this channel because it's mostly planning. It's bookish related, but it's mostly planning. But that's gonna go up on my other channel, my other YouTube channel, which I will also link that below if you're interested. That channel is all about planning things, specifically Happy Planner. So if you're a Happy Planner fan, you can just go there and watch all that fun stuff. So that said, I have my December books picked out. I only picked out 5 because last month I picked out, or in November I picked out like 6, I think, which is not that bad, but I like have not read hardly any of those books. I've read other books just because I have not been in the mood. I don't know, I'll finish a book and I'll be like, I have no idea what to even pick up next. So anyways, my reading has been really strange, and I think it's just because of me like working on all those other projects. Like my brain has like been in that mode instead of like reading mode, so I don't read very often. That being said, I have 5 books picked out that I would love to read before the end of 2020. Yeah, so I'm just gonna go ahead and get started. These are in no specific order either, so you know. The first book I have is To Sleep in a Sea of Stars by Christopher Pellini. This book is huge. It's like 872 pages or something, but I really want to read it. I love his inheritance cycle, and this is adult science fiction, and it's big. Okay, it doesn't look big, but they use like newspaper thin paper in this book, so it's like 872 pages, but it's big. It's very big. I mean, it's a small book, but it's got a lot of words. It's got a lot of words in it. But I'm really excited to read it. I really don't know anything that it's about because I just don't. I do that on purpose. This is probably why I don't read very many like new authors, like new to me authors, because I don't read synopses. So unless someone's raving about it on Instagram, I'm probably not even gonna look at it, but that's just me. So this is my first book on my list. The next book I have picked out to read next month is The Left-Handed Booksellers of London. I keep saying next month because it's only the 25th of November when I'm filming this, but like December's next week, so I kind of needed to do this today. So anyways, this book is by Garth Nix. He's one of my favorite authors. He wrote the A Porson series like a really long time ago, and he's written a couple of other like middle grade series, and he's written a lot. And the last book I read by him was Angel Mage, which is a standalone YA fantasy, and that book was really interesting. It was kind of like, I don't know, it had like a weird humor. Like, I thought it was humorous, but like the people in the story were like very serious about everything. It was really funny. It was a funny book. If you like Garth Nix and you haven't read Angel Mage yet, you should probably check it out because it was a pretty good book. Anyways, this is his newest book. It's like a fantasy, contemporary fantasy. Is that even a genre? Can I even say that? Am I allowed to? But I really don't know anything about this other than the main character is a girl and she has to go searching for something about her father. He was murdered or taken or something. I don't know. But anyways, main character is a girl and it has to do with like bookstores. So I'm looking forward to reading this one. The next book on my list is From Blood and Ash by Jennifer L. Armentrout, and this one is everywhere on Instagram, and I am so tired of not having read it. Like, every time I see like a meme or like fan art or something, I'm like, I just need to read that book. I just need to read that stupid book so then I can understand what all of these people are talking about. So I am going to read this book in December, if not November, depending on how I feel after I finish my current read. So I'm really looking forward to this one. The next book on my list is Dark Dawn by Kristoff. This is the final book in the Nevernight Chronicles. It's not called a trilogy, even though there's 3 of them. I think it's called the Nevernight Chronicles, but this is the 3rd and final book in that series, and I am reading this before 2020 is over because I just want to finish, I don't know, I think it would be nice to finish the year on, like, with finishing a series. So, this book is going to get read next month, even though I'm slightly terrified to read it because I think crap's going to hit the fan in this one. It's going to be so intense. Like, God's Grave was like intense, and then the end was like, what? No, that can't happen. And then I was just like, I was dumbfounded. I was like, I don't even know what just happened. And my husband was sitting next to me and he's like, are you okay? And I'm like, I'm not okay. I don't know what just happened. This whole book is a lie. But anyways, so that's my reaction on God's Grave, and I'm excited and also terrified to read Dark Dawn. And then the final book on my list is no surprise. It is A Court of Wings and Ruin, and this is my... How many times has this book been read? 3 times? 3rd time? I don't know. Anyways, this is obviously the last book in the ACOTAR trilogy, and this is gonna be probably my last reread of the year. I don't think I'm gonna reread anything else before the year is over, just because I'm gonna be trying to focus on getting my unread books read. Haha, that's a funny joke, because we all know I'm not going to focus that hard on it. So I guess the 3 books that I'm planning, like, that I'm literally going to read in December because I have to, are A Court of Wings and Ruin, because I can't not finish my reread before the end of 2020, and then Dark Dawn, and then From Blood and Ash. So if I get to any books this month, it will be these 3. These are guaranteed reads for me, just because I've been looking forward to reading them for quite some time. So anything else, anything other than these 3 is just going to be a bonus, and I'm just going to be happy about it. So that's fine. I'd love to know, like, how your guys' reading has been lately. It's just been a strange year for me for reading. Like, normally I can read 6 to 10 books a month, no problem, and now I'm lucky if I can get like 3 or 4. So it's really weird. I'm just kind of going with it. I've never really been a mood reader, but I'm kind of turning into one, which is kind of sad because I like picking out books and then reading each one and checking it off the list. Like, I like doing that, but if I'm just not interested, or like if the books I picked out, I'm like, I really don't want to read that. I'm not gonna force myself to read it or just not read because I don't want to read that one and I feel like I have to because it's on my list. So I've been embracing the mood reader thing lately, and it's been fine. I've even been like listening to audiobooks and stuff. Like the last book I finished was an audiobook of Soul of the Sword by Julie Kagawa, and I probably just butchered her name. It's probably Kagawa or something like that. I have no idea. But I just finished that one and I listened to it on audio and it was so good. It was literally like listening to an anime show instead of like watching one, and I loved it so much. And it's crazy because I tried reading it earlier this year and I couldn't get into it at all whatsoever. But then I tried it on audio and it was so much fun to listen to. I was like literally coming up with excuses to listen to it, which is really weird because I don't normally listen to audiobooks. But because I've been working on my projects so much, I've been listening to audiobooks while I work on those, and so I've been reading and working at the same time, which feels like cheating. Don't tell me it's cheating. It's not cheating. So yeah, that's just been me lately. Just been really like sporadic with my reading and just, I don't know, just reading whatever sounds good, I guess, which is totally not my normal. Usually I pick like 10 books for my TBR, and then if I read 5 of them, I'm good with that. But lately it's just been like, I don't know, I just don't want to read what I already picked out. So it's been interesting learning to be a mood reader. So yeah, anyways, thanks so much for watching and listening to me ramble for like the last 5 minutes. I'm sorry about that. I hope you are having a lovely festive time, and if you don't celebrate Christmas, that you're just enjoying the cozy weather. Unless you live in the southern hemisphere, then you would probably be getting kind of toasty. But if you're in the northern hemisphere, I hope you're enjoying all of the cozy weather and the cooler vibes and stuff. And yeah, I hope you guys have a great December. I'll talk to you in another video. Bye.